Hi guys, here's our logic problem for today. Here's a situation where logic can potentially save our lives. Let's say you are trapped at the top of a 200-meter building. With you is a knife and a 150-meter rope. If you're going to use this 150-meter rope, you realize that this rope is not long enough so you can safely get off the building. If you use it, you'll be hanging at 50 meters above the ground. 50 meters is not a safe distance to jump off the building. Although nearby there is a tree, it's too much risk to jump off 50 meters in the hope that you can land safely on the tree. Also, it is given that there are two hooks located 100 meters apart. One is at the top of the building and the other is located midway up the building. So how can you use logic in order to use this 150-meter rope and this knife to safely go down the building? You can pause the video and see if you can solve this logic problem. Now let's solve this logic problem together. Notice that from this hook until the ground, the distance is 100 meters. So in order for you to safely land on the ground, you need at least 100 meters reserve that you can use for the last part of your trip. So what you can do is cut the rope into two parts. One part is 100 meters and the other part is 50 meters. Then you are going to bend this 100-meter rope like this, and you are going to make a circular knot on one end of the 50-meter rope like this, and you will slide this bent rope into this circular knot like this. So imagine you have a rope, you inserted one end into this hole and pull that to the other end. Now you want to make sure that you do not lose this other part of the rope, so you are going to make a knot here. Close that part of the rope. So here, the 100-meter rope becomes 50 meters, but it is now looped around this circular knot, and you have another 50 meters here. What you're going to do now is tie this other end of this 50-meter rope to this hook like this. So this is 50 meters, this again 50 meters, so a total of 100 meters, but this is the 100-meter rope that we bent and loop around this circular knot. So at this point, make sure that you do not leave the knife because you are going to use that in the second part of your trip. So you can now safely go down to the second floor. Now, when you are at the second floor, you can now cut open this one end of the 100-meter bent rope, and then you can now slide the rope and pull that out of the circular knot. And since this is 100 meters, that would be enough for you to slide down the ground level. So all you have to do is tie the rope at the second knot like this. At this point, we do not need this knife anymore, so we don't want to be hurt by this knife. Let's get rid of the knife. And we can now slide down to the ground level like this. And the problem is now solved. If you have any other method, you can share that in our comment section. Thank you very much, and we hope to see you again in our next video.